Hey guys, it's Brian again with another ceiling fan video. What I've got for you here is a 36-inch Emerson K55 Heat Fan. This one is from the 1980s. I believe between 81 and 84 this was made. I have not had a chance to lift up the lower canopy to check the date on it, but I will get around to doing that and I will put that in the description of the video. I did take a picture of the top motor tag and I will put that at the end of the video. This one's brown with the plastic fake wood grain blades. It's got the double claw mounting system. It is not the original older style mounting system. That is an original mounting bracket, original down rod. Everything on this fan is completely original and complete, including the light kit, which is an Emerson light kit. However, I believe this one to be a later model heat fan. Probably the last run of the 36-inch heat fans because it has a plastic upper canopy. So anyway, picked this one up from a marketplace listing. This was, I believe, in Youngstown or Warren or something. Picked it up out of an old farmhouse. Husband sold it to me. Wife wanted to remodel the kitchen. She put some piece of crap Harbor Breeze hugger in the kitchen. He liked the air movement from this. She didn't like the look of the fan. They remodeled. So naturally, I picked this up. It's in really, really good shape. I'd even say mint. I mean, you can see there is not a single scratch or blemish on this fan. The blades are just gorgeous. Not even warped. Light fixture's in good shape. It's a 2-speed fan. It's non-reversible, as all of the heat fans were non-reversible. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the light kit off so you can see what it looks like without the light kit. And for demo purposes, we'll leave it on and we're going to start it on low. This is one of my top 10 major childhood fans. There's a story behind it. My parents, to this day, actually still go to a Catholic church in my hometown. And that building was built, I believe it was 64 or maybe 68. But it was a mid-century modern building. And when I was a kid, before they remodeled it when I was in high school, they used to have about 24 52-inch brown K55 heat fans installed throughout the sanctuary. They had these big, long, cylindrical lights on them that had crosses on them. I can remember that. Very mid-century modern. And I always thought they looked really cool. But sadly, when I was in high school, they remodeled it, and the fans were pulled out and tossed. Very sad day. But I can remember even as a kid when we would go there on Sundays for church, they'd be singing praise. I'd be looking at the fans, naturally. So, a lot of good memories. I still like going to that church. They did a really nice job remodeling it. So on low speed, it actually moves a pretty good amount of air. This is really more like a medium speed, but the 2-speed fans of this era were known for a faster low speed, like the originals and other fans like this. Let's go ahead and turn it to high speed. Very large amount of air coming out of this fan. It's a very good performer. I mean, it's a K55 heat fan. It's a very good performer, no matter what size it is. These were mostly used in industrial applications, but you could get them for residential use. Didn't really make a difference because they had pull chains on them. But most of the time you'd see these in factories or warehouses. But once in a while you'll find one in a house. Most of them were catalog order. I believe the guy that I bought this from told me it came from a Grainger catalog. But I mean, they had so many places that they sold them through. Ace Hardware, True Value, hardware stores. They sold them through, I think Tractor Supply sold them. I'm pretty sure that you can get them through Sears catalogs but they would be rebranded as Sears. There's a lot of places you could get these fans from. I think even Montgomery Ward sold Emerson fans. But it's a cool little fan. So let's go ahead and spin down. The older Heat fans actually used a different mounting system. The ones that are installed in my garage, the 3-blade ones, have a mounting system similar to the Hunter original, where it's got a claw on top of the down rod that hangs off of a grommet. This has more of a CEC Moss style. I mean, obviously it's Emerson, but they had their own way of doing it. But it hangs off of a double claw that bolts with a bracket to the ceiling, the outlet box. And then the fan itself has a pin that goes through the down rod that has grommets on either side that hang from the down rod, where that sits inside of that claw and just kind of hangs. If you noticed it wobbled, it's mostly because it hangs really loose in that kind of a mounting style, so the wobble's probably exaggerated a lot. And I've noticed that a lot of Emerson fans that have that style mounting, they all wobble. Doesn't matter if they're warped or not. But this one's in really good shape. It's not warped at all. You can see the bearings are perfect. It's got a really nice long spin down. I actually have 2 of these fans in my collection. They're both identical. I also have 2 K63 Heat fans. One of them has a switch housing that's a later model from the 70s, and the one that I actually just put up, as you've seen, does not have a switch housing. It's an early 70s model with the fiberboard blades. The other one that's K63 that I have has fiberglass blades, which were available on the K55 ones as well. But there you have it. That's the 36-inch Emerson Heat Fan. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep watching. More videos to come.